Hey yo, what's up everyone? It's your boy CrispPurpose back at it again with another Gems of War Explore 12 team. Alright, so in this one we're gonna be using one of our favorite troops, which is Draakulis. Now Draakulis has Vampiric Blade. He steals a particular amount of life based on your magic from all enemies, right? Very simple spell. Now for his traits, Draakulis does have Undying, in which he's immune to poison, disease, lycanthropy, and deathmark, along with armored, reduced damage from skulls by 25%, and King's Will, gain 8 life when I deal skull damage. Now, so as to buff up my Draakulis, I'm going to be using the Emperor troop. Now, this is good for any troop you have in first slot that's going to be your main damage dealer, because the Emperor has Draw the Emperor. Give a particular amount of stats, actually in my case it's 24, to all skills on the first ally. There is a 7% chance of an extra turn for each blue gems on the board. Now the Emperor does have Inscribed, gain 1 armor when the enemy casts a spell. Revered, all allies gain 2 random skill points. And Good Tarot, grant a random status effect to a random ally when an ally casts a spell. So a very good troop here in the Emperor, a very low mana cost as well. Along with that, I have Thrall for easy mana generation, destroys a particular amount of gems, take a small amount of damage, and if there are 13 or more red gems on the board, he will gain an extra turn. And then for a constant Blue Storm, I'm going to be using Ocea's Tome, exploding 4 gems for each blue ally and each elemental ally. And in total, I have about 3 blue allies there. Now here in this class, I am using the Death Knight class. Interestingly, with this team setup, you can use any class that has this trait right here, Icy Veil. Create an Ice Storm when at the start of battle. Any class that has that. And even if you don't have this particular trait in the class, this particular talent, you can also use any class that doesn't have a constant storm. So that excludes Stormcaller and Sunspear. So yeah, you can use any other class except those, because once you cast your Ocea's Tome, you're going to be getting that Blue Storm, and you keep casting it and you keep having that Blue Storm over and over again. But as you're going to see, this is a very fast team. It doesn't take much for this to, kill off the entire enemy team. Right, so for the banner, I should go in here and show you the banner. I'm using the Tentacle banner from the Elitia faction in the Underworld. Alright, so let's pop right in and see how this actually works out. Now once off, it's a curse assignment. Let's see if we can get some mana to our Thrall. Right there we have some purple. Alright, let's go ahead and cast our Thrall. And right there we got our Emperor up, got an extra turn. Now our Ocea's Tome is there, cast it, explode the gems. And there our Emperor is back up. Now let's cast it again, got an extra turn, and now we have a 99 lifesteal. Right there, kill the first enemy, cast it again. Kill the second enemies. One more time. Ocea's Tome. Just like that. It's a pretty simple team setup. It's pretty easy to get mana to your Thrall. Once there's some purple gems on the board, you match it, you cast him, and there it goes. Now let's get some more mana to our Thrall. Let's cast him. Emperor is up. Thrall again. Now our Emperor, and now start casting. And because you're stealing so much life, it doesn't matter whether or not you get hit by skulls, doom skulls, doesn't matter. Even when your Draakulis is at 1 HP, you'll still cast him, you'll steal their life and gain all of it, and it will be easy pickings from there. Alright, let's pop into battle 3. Let's match this purple over there. Cast the Thrall. Pretty simple. Now our Emperor. Now our Ocea's Tome. Now Emperor again. And now our Draakulis. Now Thrall. Draakulis takes them down pretty easily. I'm actually hoping to actually get my Draakulis up to gold. I have it now at silver. Hopefully I can get it up further to get a little bit more magic. Let me check to see what he actually gets here in his upgrade. So yeah, +3 magic I'll be getting if I get it up to gold. But for me, when I'm meddling troops, I stick specifically to the medals that they need, especially mythics. I don't like wasting medals, so I'm not gonna use, try out with like lower rarity medals to see if it works. I'm gonna wait until I have the initial medals, and I'm gonna use it on my Draakulis. Now let's cast our Emperor. Now our CrispPurpose. Emperor is back up because that super low mana cost is very useful. And there it is, extra turn again. And now let's cast our Draakulis. Now Thrall. Tome to finish it off. Yeah, just like that. Pretty simple. There's almost... I have never lost my Draakulis in this team setup because he's stealing life. And once he's stealing life, he's all just killing them out and taking their life. So they'll never kill off your Draakulis once you keep casting it. Thrall, Emperor, Ocea's Tome. Let's cast our Emperor once more, just like that. And now let's cast our Draakulis. Nice. Once again, Draakulis. We're dead. It's a pretty nice team. I like, just going around getting different setups for, different mythic troops, because you have to really play with these troops to see what they can really do. If you just keep them in one team, you're never going to get the full potential out of these mythics. You have to work with them in different team setups, and then you're going to get the full understanding. Because originally, he's taking all the purple off the board. Originally, when I had gotten Draakulis, I thought he wasn't that useful until I started using him in different teams, and I saw that, hey, he's actually quite useful. You just have to figure out what team works for that mythic. I can get some purple here. That Bunny Nog is just matching everything, man. Lord. Let's see if we can get some explosions instead. Let's take that down. Got our Emperor up at least. That's not bad. Let's check. Got our Ocea's Tome. Perfect. Now let's cast. Emperor is back up again. Great. Emperor. Now let's start life stealing. Now Thrall. Yeah, they can skull hit all they want. They're never gonna get past this. That was the myth boss fight. Yeah, let's see what's inside this chest. Hopefully it's something good. Come on, baby. Ah, an Anu. Not bad. I like that. I'll take it. So yeah, that's the team, guys. Hopefully you guys like it. Pretty simple team setup. Let me go over it again. So it's Draakulis, the Emperor, Thrall, and your Ocea's Tome. And as I said before, any class that has a Ice Storm, Icy Veil, works really well with this. If not, preferably you can use any class except for Sunspear and Stormcaller. Those are the ones that might affect your team somewhat because they have a constant storm. One has a constant red storm and one has a constant yellow storm. So yeah, so that's it, guys. Hopefully you guys like this one, and if you do, please leave a like and comment as well to tell me what you think. And if anybody in your guild wants to check out a YouTube channel that has a lot of Explore 12 teams, Guild Wars, PvP teams, tell them to come on over and subscribe and turn on your notifications as well. Alright guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.